So you may be suffering from IBS and wondering, why are the things that I'm doing not working? Well, in today's video, I'm going to give you the top 5 things I wish all of my IBS patients did not do. Let's talk about food. So you may be one of the millions of people who suffer from IBS, and a lot of people have this condition, and it can be a very debilitating condition for a lot of our patients. When I ask my patients, what have you done to help out with your IBS, I hear all sorts of answers that are out there based on what they heard from friends, maybe what they saw on social media, maybe what they read on the internet, and it can be crazy what I hear out there. I've seen people try to do crazy diets, I've seen people try to use different supplements, I've seen people try different herbal therapies. Nothing seems to work out for them, and there's a reason why. So here are the 5 things that I wish all of my IBS patients did not do. So the first thing I recommend all my patients don't do is to eat like crap. I'm sorry guys, but if you eat crappy food, you're going to feel crappy. And a lot of people don't realize that what they're eating may be a reason why they feel so bad. What you put inside your mouth and that goes into your stomach eventually will cause a lot of gut issues to occur. And if it ends up being something really not good for you, well then you may suffer from that. So things like processed foods, junk foods, fast foods, these are things that are not normally good for your diet, nor are they healthy. Now they may taste really, really good. Oh man, that good old Whopper. This looks so good with fries. Maybe a milkshake. Okay, no. So that's the thing that you should not eat, because I can tell you, if you have IBS, unfortunately that train has already left that station. You can't eat like everybody else. You can't eat like your friend who can eat whatever they want and not have any gut issues. Once you have IBS, that automatically means we have to change your diet. Now there are things even inside healthy foods that could be bad for you. Things like artificial sweeteners or food additives. These are things in a lot of different products that are out there to help minimize calories so you don't have to add sugar, but in the process of doing that, it actually makes your gut symptoms worse because you cannot digest those particular foods. So look in the ingredients and try to make sure you're eating what you need to eat. The second most common mistake my patients make is to restrict their diet unnecessarily. I've had patients who've eliminated fiber, gluten, dairy, milk, carbohydrates. They went on an elemental diet. They went on a low sulfur diet. They went on a low FODMAP diet. They went on a gluten-free diet. By the time you've eliminated everything, you can basically eat just water and air, and that's it. Guys, don't be like that. Don't unnecessarily restrict your diet. Have a healthcare provider give you the information that you need. Now, food can be part of the problem, but it may not be all the problem. And there's a lot of interactions between what we eat and other things going on, whether it's stress, whether it is the gut microbiome, whether it is how fast things move inside your colon, whether your gallbladder has been removed, if there's too much bile salts. There's a whole array of different things that can cause IBS. Now, food may be part of the problem, but it may not be all of the problem. So don't be the type of person that unnecessarily restricts everything. That is not going to help out with your IBS. Speak to a trained healthcare provider about what options we can do for you. The third thing I wish my IBS patients didn't do is go to a doctor who sucks. Now, I'll be the first to admit, a lot of us are the cause for why patients don't do well. We don't listen to them, we don't hear them, we have poor listening skills, we're not empathetic, and we are the root for why patients may not be feeling well. If you have IBS, don't put up with it. If you can't find somebody who can help out with your problems, who can listen to you, give you the care that you need, get out of there. This is my permission for you to cut them loose and find somebody who you need, because not everyone can work well with everybody. I have plenty of patients who see me in which we don't connect, and that's okay, because my goal is to have them have the best healthcare that they can, even if it's not with me, and that's perfectly fine. Sometimes we just don't connect. But never, ever, ever have a doctor tell you it's all in your head, your symptoms are nothing, makes you feel like a drug addict because you're asking for help, does not give you any empathy or have any patience, or who belittles your symptoms. Don't ever put up with that. If someone does that to you, leave them, find somebody who knows what they're talking about, and find somebody who can help you. Part of the treatment for IBS is establishing an effective patient-physician relationship. If you can't find a physician who you can establish a good relationship with, or find a doctor who you can speak to about your problems, get on out of there. Find someone who is good, find someone who can talk to your problems, and find someone who you can work with. Number 4, don't constantly check your poo. Guys, I know you're doing it because I see it all the time. I see everyone talk about their poo, how it looks, how it smells. Oh God, I can't believe people are doing that. What the shape is it floating or not? Guys, it's okay, your poop is going to change. It may change on a weekly basis, maybe a daily basis, maybe an hourly basis. Don't be obsessed with your poo. It's okay if it changes. If it goes from one shape to another, not a big deal. Poop are like clouds. It can be any shape, any size. It can be fluffy. It can be stringy. Not a big deal. What you need to worry about is if you have bloody stools, black stools, or maroon stools, or if you have a new change in your bowel habits over the age of 50 years old. Otherwise, don't check your poo on a daily basis, guys. From a poo doctor to you, please help me out here. The 5th mistake I wish my patients with IBS did not do is to not live your life. Guys, I understand IBS is a very difficult disease. There's gonna be days when you're feeling great and days when you're feeling bad. But don't let IBS define who you are. IBS is just a medical condition. It is not who you are. It doesn't make you a good person. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't change who you are fundamentally. Now, there may be days when you're doing good. If you have those days, take advantage of them. Go out, hang out with friends, do what you need to do. But there may be days when you're not doing so good, and that's okay, because that's the way it is with IBS. If you have a bad day, just understand that, okay, this is a bad IBS day. I'm going to do what I can to make it better, whether it's staying at home, watching a relaxing movie, taking my medications, or whatever it may be. Do what you can to make yourself happy. And there may be plans when you have to go out with friends that may have to change, and that's okay. If you have true friends, they're going to understand this is part of your medical condition and that there may be times when you cannot get out. But the most important thing is to not let it define you, because the more it defines you, the more anxious that you get, and the more anxious that you get, the worse your IBS is. There is a true connection between the brain and the gut. And the more we are with anxiety, with depression, the more we think about our gut issues, the worse those issues can be. Find a way to separate and to relax yourself when you're having a bad day, whether it's yoga, meditation, prayer, exercise, or going for a walk, or maybe even taking your medications. The more you don't let your disease define you, the better off you're going to be as a person. These are the 5 things I wish all of my IBS patients did not do. So my question today for you guys, what things have you noticed that make your IBS better that you stopped doing? Comment down below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Guys, I want to thank you for watching this video. If you're looking for 5 easy tips to help out with bloating, click over here. Or if you want more information on what you can do to help out with your IBS, click over here. But guys, stay happy and stay healthy. Thanks for watching.